we welcome you into Hokefield and Gardiner. Sorry for the delay here as we brought this one up. We lost our audio for a second there, but welcome into the broadcast. Brunswick coming in to take on your Gardiner Tigers. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Wheeler alongside Gary Verhill here for the call on this one. Gary, looking to be a good game here today.
Yeah, Chris, we got the Brunswick Dragons coming in here, 3-5, and they're number 10. However, Brunswick is in the Class B division, and they've had wins over Camden, Messalonski, and Mount Blue. So don't let the number 10 seed fool you. They're a tough Class B team. This is going to be a very difficult game for the Tigers. Gardner coming in here with a loss over Mount Ararat on Monday, and they're looking to get the thing going. They've had 3 straight losses, and they're looking to get on that win track. And you'll see players for the Tigers. Their key players, Braden Elliott, who's a senior, and Logan Cody, a senior. The two seniors that'll lead this team in scoring, and they've got some young freshmen out right on their tail. Luke Whalen's a big force on the offense here, and you'll see him being very effective. And the 3 of them work around there very well, along with Luke's brother Eben, who contributes to a lot of assists. So we're getting ready. We're down, ready to go, and we'll see.
Gardner coming into this one at a 4-4 record, batting .500 here on the season so far, looking to get themselves a win today, set them to 5-4. As the referees for the second game in a row that we have covered are down to our left. I'm not sure if Andy can get a shot of that down to our left as they're fixing the goalpost with the netting down here on the 10-yard line. Nate Stubbert was out there last time trying to get that one fixed a little bit. Brunswick coming into this one at a 3-5 record. But I'll tell you this one thing, Gary, is we've all known this. Brunswick in any sport, never count them out early, as they have a tendency of winning a lot of games late.
Well, when you look at the enrollments of these two schools, Brunswick has a pretty good edge on them with 717 students compared to Gardner's 580, I believe. So Brunswick does have quite a bit to choose from when it comes to selection in the spring, and that's one of the problems that I see as I travel around this state watching Gardner sports, either soccer, baseball, or lacrosse, especially here in the spring. I see these rosters with 25 to 50 players on them for lacrosse, and then I look at their baseball program, which is slowly deteriorating as far as participation goes. You see, very seldom we'll see a baseball team, high school baseball team now, with 16, 17 players on that team, because the lacrosse has taken over the spring sports.
Yeah, absolutely, and I even saw that. I'm a graduate here from Gardiner back in 2018, and that was one thing that we were fighting against. Was we'd had players that were playing with us our entire lives, our entire careers growing up, from going to Cal Ripken to Babe Ruth, and then once we hit the high school levels, it was okay, we're going to jump right into lacrosse, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But like you did say, there has been a deteriorating factor here across the state. I mean, the only time you're really going to see 15, 20 players on a baseball diamond is more or less in the Class A regions down south.
Well, one of the things that I'm looking forward to here as we get closer to the playoffs is the numbers of rosters. I know in basketball, in the state tournaments, you can only have 15 players on your bench. I mean, if you got 18 kids that have been with you all year long, you got to tell 3 kids that they got to wear a suit, coat, and tie.
Right.
And I've seen some of these schools here with Messalonski had 50 people. I'm looking at over 25 on this roster. What is and I haven't looked into it because it just really hit me driving in today, that what is the limit on roster when you get to the playoffs? Um, I don't know, and I'll research that tonight. But
You're talking lacrosse, right, Gary?
lacrosse, yeah.
I don't honestly, to be completely honest with you, I don't think there's a max out number that you can have because even back during baseball, just to get off of, to get onto baseball again, we just had a baseball game just the other day, is, you have as many players, they can suit up as many as they want. JV players can play in a varsity matchup if it was needed.
Yeah, I'm specifically talking about tournament play. When the MPA steps in and mandates, let's get on to lacrosse here today, and they're just starting.
Kanan Giro stepping up in the face with Preston Larrabee here to start this one.
Tigers will be going left or right. Joe Hanley, number 6 out there in the Scrabble. Number 20, Jason Deering, midfielder. And it's out of bounds, and the Brunswick Dragons will put it back in play. Beautiful day here at Hoke Field.
Yeah, you can't beat 90 degrees 2 days in a row here in May.
Brunswick's trying to set up something here. That's Calco with the ball for the Brunswick Dragons. He comes out front at midfield, looking to set up. Runs a fake by Dom Weber. As I said before the game started here, we've got a Gardiner who is a Class C school, Class C North. They're in number 5 spot. Brunswick is in Class B, and they're in the number 10 spot. So both teams here need wins. This is going to be an important game for both teams.
Yeah, it'll be important for a lot of heel points if they can grab them.
Gardner got another big game coming up here on Saturday against the Coney Rams. Finn White, number 17 for the Brunswick Dragons, up front, looking for some open play here. Drives down, takes a shot inside, and it goes out of bounds, and the Tigers will take over. Brunswick controlling the ball so far here in the first 3 minutes. There, Chris. I think that's a lot better.
Get the volume squared away here as we've changed over an audio system here. Should be all set, Gary. I got you loud and clear on my end.
Thank you. Well, here comes the Tigers. Logan Cody takes the ball behind the net. Logan Cody, I would probably say the all-time scorer in Gardiner history in lacrosse, with pretty close to 150 goals in his career, along with Braden Elliott, who's right behind him. Those two have been awesome for the last 4 years here on the lacrosse field.
Yeah, and it's not a bad thing at all when you have 300 combined goals across 2 players that have played varsity all 4 years and have excelled at varsity for all 4 years. Braden Elliott, Logan Cody.
They're very fortunate that they've got a lot of potential coming up there with a freshman.
Yeah, that's the one thing that Casey Johnson has had for a while now. There it
Logan
is.
Cody with the goal. Gets the first one and puts the Tigers on the board. With 8:42 in the first quarter. Cody strikes.
We'll take a look at it here as they break the offense. You see Cody making himself very much open. Gets himself over the top of John Weaver. And we're up 1-0 Gardiner.
Joe Hanley bring the ball up, passes in. Just misses a pass to Luke Whalen, the freshman. Luke sets up behind the net. Hey, Luke Whalen. The Tigers take a quick 2-0 lead. Looks like the boys came to play today, at least here in the first quarter.
Must be the warm weather that's the motivator there for that one, as the boys have come out firing on all cylinders. Take a look at it here. Makes the trip around. There's Joe Hanley out front, making himself look very easy.
Jason Darren, somebody's called timeout. Casey Johnson, I guess, and the Tigers will take a timeout here.
Yeah, just to go back onto my thought there, Gary, with the goal by Logan Cody cutting me off, is the best thing about the lacrosse programs across the Central Maine, southern Central Maine area, Brunswick being part of that in the KVAC, is a lot of these teams don't rebuild, they reload.
That's correct, yeah.
And when you have Luke Whalen, just a freshman coming into here, making a big impact here on the lacrosse field and on the basketball court, it's just one of those things where you know it's going to be set for a little while. And you get to see these teams every once in a while. We like to call them the every decade team, where you get the best classes possible, making up for a very, very half-decent team to make themselves known across the playoffs once the playoffs make their way around.
Right you are, Chris. And with that, you look at the Tiger roster, and they've got over 15 players returning next year here, so they will have some experience. Plus, they do have a JV team. So things are looking up for lacrosse here at Gardiner Area High School.
And just to go off of that other note is Brunswick graduating 9 at the end of the season here this year. Bunch of freshmen and a bunch of sophomores on this Brunswick squad.
That's Luke Whalen chasing down, stolen away, takes it away from Finn White. That's Trevor Barron, number 15, trying to pass up to Logan Cody. Remington Lamoureux on defense. Brunswick has yet to take a shot on goal.
So we'll give you the time here, as we've had a little bit of a timing glitch here on our end. About 7 minutes ago here in the first.
22 is Eben White for Brunswick. Brunswick setting up out front.
One thing we haven't seen in a while here, but Evan White's going to take himself off. Colin Scott going to come on for him.
Brunswick trying to get something going here halfway through this first period. That's back out to Henry Putnam. Putnam heads forward on the offensive drive. Looks around, can't find anybody open. Noah Kalker with number 29 for the Dragons.
It's a crazy stat there, Gary, as we've gotten under 6 minutes here. 6 minutes have been played, not a single shot on goal here by Brunswick.
That's right. That's something I didn't think of, Chris, and you're right. They haven't had much offense at all here. Tigers have done a great job defensively.
I'm sure Casey Johnson was emphasizing that after the loss the other night. Defense is going to win games here as the season goes on more and more.
Well, that was a tough loss down to Ararat.
Yes.
I think it was 11-10.
Got to have good defense when you have Braden Elliott, Logan Cody, and Luke Whalen up front. Match the offense with the defense.
Ryan Livesay gets the first goal for the Brunswick Dragons, and it's a 2-1 game with 5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you're going to see him sneak just past Matthew Moody out in front. The lone defenseman that had Livesay, right on his tail. He was able to get past Moody. Brunswick down by 1 now. Under 5 to go.
Scrabble there for the ball. And Gardiner comes up with it. Jason Deering. Over to Cody. We've got a flag. I didn't see it, but.
Going to be a stick to the face there by Eben White.
Luke takes a shot. Whiffs. He'll come back. Braden Elliott out back with the looking for something there open. He comes in, takes a shot wide to the left and out of bounds.
Going to be a slash there on Eben White, brother of senior attack Finn White. Eben Wayland on the far side here for Gardiner. 4:20 to go here in the first.
Tigers kick it out over to Braden Elliott. Owen Chadwick, number 5. One of the few seniors on this team, Owen. Braden Elliott. Oh. Cody. What an assist by Braden Elliott. Him and Cody have worked together for 4 years, and you can tell they very, very unselfishly pass to each other.
Yeah, you're going to see it. Well, Gary, you won't see it, but you'll see it at home here. Braden Elliott up on top, looking over to his right, gets it in behind the defense of Brunswick over to Cody, and Cody just able to sneak that one under the legs of Weaver.
Well, Braden and Logan have been working together with lacrosse for a long, long time, so they know each other's moves. And it's carried along right here through high school, right through their senior year. Both will be graduating here next month.
It's coming quickly, Gary. One thing you notice as a senior, at any point in time, once you get past April break, it goes by extremely quick. I want to thank Andy Munting, running our camera here today, running the color and the production here as Gary's doing all the play-by-play. Sending this out to all the ships at sea. Welcome into the broadcast. If you're just now tuning in, it's Brunswick High School and Gardiner High School, boys class C and B lacrosse.
And if any of you in that Strait of Hormuz there, be careful. Okay, I've got a number 22 for Gardiner, and I don't have it on the roster. See if I can get that from down below here.
No, don't worry about it, Gary. I got you.
Who is it?
I'm going to look it up real quick. I got you. I'll find it lickety-split.
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 Brunswick back, getting ready. That is a shot on goal, and it's good. That goal was by Finn White, midfielder, senior. So, we've got a 3-2 game here. Brunswick fighting right back. Tigers score 2-0, and then Brunswick has fought right back. And they...
You said 22, Gary?
Yeah. Gardiner.
That's kind of odd because there's not a 22. There's even online. There's no. Oh, Peter Doobie. Peter Doobie. It just updated. I don't know if that was that was weird. Peter Doobie's number 22, Gary.
Okay. He's not on the Gardiner roster. And that name is not on the Gardiner roster. Peter Doobie. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. The power of a smartphone.
Evan Bullock just coming out of the game. Coach Johnson is using his bench here early in the first period.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do that more or less. Not having to do with the heat, with it being 40 degrees for the last about month, and then it jumping up and spiking to 90. Getting a heat wave across the Northeast, it's unusual. Like I said during the broadcast we had last week, Gary, is you go from summer to fall. You start getting cramped up early on.
Nice try by Logan Cody. Back with it, hustling. And Brunswick's got Scrabble back there behind. I can just see, who is that, number 5? Number 5 for the Tigers, that's Owen Chadwick. I should know that.
Under a minute to go here in the first.
Eben Whalen out with the ball. He passes back behind the net to Logan Cody. Cody trying to set up the offense, and you can see one of his plays coming. Scrabble out front. Whalen, Luke gets it. He turns, drives. Back out to Luke, and Luke. Cody takes a shot and miss, and he gets going to have a flag here. They hammered Cody. He's on. I don't know.
It's going to be on Noah Kelker. He's going to go off for a illegal hit.
Yeah, so Brunswick's going to be down. Gardiner getting ready. 6 seconds left here. They've got just enough for a quick play here. You're probably going to see it go to either Braden Elliott or either Cody. We'll see. Well, Luke. Well, they're just going to lap it up. All right, at the end of one period here at Hoke Field, we've got the Gardiner Tigers leading the Brunswick Dragons 3-2. We'll be back.
My name is Dirk Kokmar. I'm a physical therapist. I have a specialty in shoulders. I've also worked a lot with knees and hips, but I see pretty much everything from elbow, shoulder, and on down to the foot. I work with a lot of professional athletes. I've worked with Olympic athletes, high school athletes, or just the person who wants to be active. Forza was based on 3 pillars. The first pillar being excellence, second, empiricism, and the third, empowerment. These are 3 things that we decided would guide our practice to be the golden standard of physical therapy in a community here in Augusta.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business. Stop by River Redemption and check out our easy in and out bottle counter. We're all about making things quick and simple for you. Large loads are accepted, so please consider us for your school, group, or organization boulder drive. We can't wait to see you all down on the river. River Redemption, 261 Water Street, Randolph, right across from IGA. Come support your local spot. We're excited to serve our community. Large pickups are available, so give us a call. We're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 to 4, Saturday, 7:30 to 3, and Sunday, 7:30 to 2.
Back here in Tiger Town. Tigers are up 3-2, the end of one. Logan Cody with 2. Eben White with the 2 lone for Brunswick.
Let's see. The Tigers got the Coney Rams, I think, coming in here on Friday. That should be a good one.
Yeah, it's 2 back-to-back days of Gardiner-Coney rivalry matchup. We'll have the coverage tomorrow, the girls lacrosse game. And then we're going to jump down to the softball diamond. Let me just check the schedule. I can't really remember. There's so many games recently on how many games there has been.
Yeah. Well, we had an exciting boys baseball game here on Monday, and I've watched that baseball team all year. You talk about a team, a bunch of kids that are improving. That's an up and coming program with 10 sophomores and 2 juniors on the team, no seniors. And every game there's improvement, so it's be good to look forward to that next year.
Yeah, absolutely. We do want to apologize. If you did tune into the baseball game the other day, we had a severe audio issue.
Nice shot. Logan Cody, 3rd goal of the game.
That was a very, very wild West-style amount of what just happened. A lot of post ringers on that one as the ball comes out high to Elliott. Elliott gets it over to Eben Whalen. Eben Whalen gets it over to Owen Chadwick. Chadwick bounces off the crossbar, gets it back, bounces it off the right side. Weaver was able to get that one, and then it was popped in there by Logan Cody. It's 4-2 Gardiner.
Nick McKay, number 24, with the ball. Passes down to Luke Whalen. Luke heading towards the goal. Comes out front, sets up, looks around and gives time for the offense to get in their position. Luke, number 9, with the ball. Gardiner I've noticed today they're subbing a little different than they have in the past, and they're getting some fresh legs in there, and it's probably a good idea with this weather, and that's a pass backwards to Logan Cody, and he seldom misses those, but
yeah, that probably has something to the amount of subbing that Coach Casey Johnson is doing is probably has something to do with the temperature right now being sitting at a crisp 84 degrees out. 96 yesterday. They had practice yesterday and another 90-degree day today. It does definitely take a toll on your body.
Well, if they can keep it up, it's going to be the answer to a win, but it's a long way from here before this game's over. Brunswick bringing it back down. They set up. Colin Scott passes over to Noah Kelker. He comes out front, looks the defense over, starts towards his offensive goal, tries to do it himself, and it's shot past the goal and out of bounds. And that's going to be still Brunswick ball. Oh, that was a nice try by number 29, Noah Kelker. Brunswick out front. Shot no good. That was by Finn White. Chase McGreen in the goal for the Tigers. That goes by, and it's going to go to the Tigers. That's out of bounds at the south end of the field. Brunswick on the attack. Rob Bowen looks around, brings it out front. Henry Putnam subbing for the Brunswick Dragons. He comes into the game. Rob Bowen heads back behind the goal. He's got number 18, Remington Lamoureux, on him. Pass out front of the goal. Back to Henry Putnam. Henry Putnam with the ball. He's going to set up, look the situation over. Tigers set their defense up.
Dragons looking to run something here, Gary. At least try to get it within one.
And the Tigers recover, but Brunswick comes up with a fumble. That's going to be number 8, Isaac Waters. He's got the ball behind the Tiger net. Comes around. We got a push by... Didn't catch that. But...
Ethan Carr stepping into the circle, into the goalie circle there. Coach Casey Johnson taking a timeout here as Will Mayer had his stick sent flying. So the Tigers will take timeout, so won't we. We'll be back here in about 30 seconds. Gosline Retirement Planning.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
Logan Cody and the Gardiner Tigers looking to get themselves a gap here on Hoke Field as the Brunswick Dragons have had a little bit of offense, but not as much as the Tigers so far here today.
Well, this would be a big win here for the Tigers, and they really got it to stay in contention here as they've slipped out of the, well, they're in the number 5 position with some tough games coming up. They've got Erskine Academy coming up, and that's going to be worth a few points as Erskine 7-3 and in the number 6 spot. They play the Lawrence Winslow, so they've got a couple point-worthy games coming here in the next week, 10 days.
Looking to get over that 500 spot.
And this would be a big win. I think this would be the biggest win of the season for them to get them, or give them a boost, you know. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, jumping up from Class C to Class B, you're going to have that no matter what. As I mean, Gardiner used to be. Keyword there's used to being Class B, and they used to have very good, solid contention in Class B. Now with the attendance dropping, they're back down to they're into Class C for the first time in as it's been how long, Gary? Ever?
Quite a while, yeah, forever, right. Yeah.
It was always jumping back and forth between Class A and Class B.
Well, that's the MPA changing their enrollment numbers.
Right.
So forth. Very confusing, like they've done every other year. You know, you look at your basketball enrollments and so forth, and you wonder where the cutoffs are.
It was the craziest thing ever just to go back on. We covered a lot of Gardiner sports so far this school year. And seeing the Gardiner High School basketball team playing in Bangor was one of the weirdest things to witness.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Chris, I'm 74 years old. I've lived here all my life. And that was one of the happiest moments that I've ever had, was up to the Cross Center when the Tigers won that state championship. And of course, us doing all those games, we're very close to the players. You know, the Brady Peacock is one of my favorite guys. And, yeah, I'm glad to see him heading over to Central Maine Community College.
He's going to fit in so well there.
Yeah, I hope so. And I'm glad he's going to do that. So we'll see how it goes. But it was a fun winter. And I think we got two more. We've got two girls teams coming along that are going to be incredible. And,
yes, very, very much so.
They're going to be fun to watch. And I know we've got another state championship coming within the next 2 years somewhere. Could be boys basketball again.
5 minutes to go here in the second. Tigers lead 4-2. Do apologize, just getting the scoreboard back up after the break.
Not much scoring here in the last 5 to 8 minutes. It's been all done the first half of that first period. Here comes Brunswick on the attack, and that, yeah, there's no stopping that. That pass into Ryan Livesay. He nails it 5 feet out, just outside the crease there.
Surprisingly enough, to not hear that name more than we have so far. Livesay with 2.
Yeah, and he's only a sophomore, too, and he's an attacker here for the Brunswick team, but only a sophomore.
No, we say only a sophomore, but Luke Whalen up front, just a freshman attack.
Oh, he's
making a name for himself early.
I think Braden Elliott, here comes Cody down. He turns around, comes back, but
very surprised there wasn't a call there as Cody got chopped on up high.
He brings it back to Whalen. One thing Luke's going to have to do next year is he's going to lose Cody and Elliott, and that's going to hurt him a little bit as far as his Cisco and so forth. And he definitely will be the number one scorer coming back next year. I don't know exactly how many goals he has, but he's done a heck of a job. And that was Eben. Was that number 17, Eben Whalen?
It was.
So the Tigers put him another goal on the board.
Take a look at it right here. Whalen coming over from the G&E roofing side. Finds himself about 10 yards out. Whips it around. Eben White. It's a battle of the Ebens. And the Tigers are now up 5-3. Keeping a solid 2-point difference between themselves and Brunswick.
Well, this is what happened down to Mount Ararat. I understand that the game was nip and tuck all the way, and they just couldn't hold it. Lost it 11-10, which would have been another big win off a Class B school. This isn't over. We haven't got to Halfton. What a stop by Chase McGrain. Chase only a junior, so he'll be back after this year.
older brother Gage McGrain. And this is where it comes down to playing, and we'll go back onto it again, Gary, is baseball players playing lacrosse. Gage McGrain, Chase McGrain's older brother, playing baseball at UMA, took a try at lacrosse. Now Chase McGrain, if I'm not mistaken, you might be able to help me here on this one, Gary, is Chase McGrain has been playing lacrosse with Braden and Logan for a while, right?
I am not sure that. I assume probably that's true. I know Braden Elliott and gone crazy. Logan work very hard. Even during the summer months, you'll see they'll be working on the lacrosse.
And that's kind of the best part here about having this turf complex here in Gardiner is it's year round. You can use it year round now, which has been a absolute godsend the last 3 has it been 4 years already?
This field?
Yeah, this field. Three or four years.
Been longer than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Time flies.
Andy,
I guess.
what do you think? 7 years, 8 years? This field. Yeah, it's
crazy how quickly time flies. But either way, having this turf complex has been a godsend for not just the high school sports, but the community in itself. I mean, you come here on a Saturday in the fall and the football, the mini mites are playing. It's been such a cool thing. You can use it's an open field, so you're able to use it whenever you want to, as long as you respect the.
Yeah, just don't bring your dog.
Right. Yeah. Do not bring your dog. So we'll get back to action.
All right, yeah.
3 minutes to go. Gardner up by 2, 5-3.
Brunswick trying to set something up. That's Henry Putnam with the ball out front. He goes left, looks in the zone, and back to Ryan Livesay. He comes up and around out front of the goal, back out to Noah Kelker. Henry Putnam.
Dragons doing everything they possibly can to keep it up high.
That's Evan Bullock putting the pressure on him. And the shot's no good, and Brunswick comes back out with it. Wait a minute. I did not see that. Did you see that, Chris?
I have a replay on it. We'll take a look at it.
Wait,
the referee called it a goal, but it never crossed.
No, they've called it off and they're back in place. Okay. So got a
full sail line change for the Tigers.
2 minutes left here, as you can see.
No harm, no foul on that one. Tigers up still 5-3, under 2 minutes here to go.
Tigers trying to set something up with 1:45 left to go. It's out to Eben Whalen. Eben comes around. He comes in front of the goal. He takes a shot. Oh, and it's off. Nice stop by the goalie, number 6, John Weaver. He's only a freshman out there, so.
I like seeing Eben Whalen take the ball a little bit more. He's bigger framed. And he's able to shoot from a farther distance on target.
Well,
Whalen holding this one. Clock management here.
Oh, beautiful shot. And there you go. Eben Whalen with the goal. That puts the Tigers up by 3 with a minute left to go in the half.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it here. Whalen holding it out again by the G&E roofing sign. He likes this side of the field. He's playing catch with Ethan Carr. Carr not able to keep with him on that one. He kind of deked him out. Whalen, very, very good hands-eye on that one. Carr not able to defend him properly. The Tigers are now up 3.
Brunswick back on the attack. That's going to go out of bounds almost. Well, no, they picked it up. That was Finn White Finn White, one of the hustlers here for the Brunswick Dragons. We got a timeout call here, and I think it's the Brunswick Dragons making the call. So
Brunswick Dragons take the timeout, so won't we. We're going to hear from Randolph Hardware right after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Tigers up by 3 here at Hokefield and Gardiner on the campus of Gardiner Area High School. Tigers looking to get themselves above 500.
54 seconds before the half. Brunswick on the attack, comes down. Shot goes wide by Livesay. Calc out front, picked up by Jason Deering. Deering down the sidelines. Number 17 ditches Finn White, ditches Jason Deering, but I wouldn't want to do that again. Jason, one of the premier players on the Gardiner football team. And Deering with it. We're going to run out of time here, and then we're going to go into halftime with. That's going to do it for the first half here. So the Gardiner Tigers have got to be very happy with the first half, the way they've played here today. So we'll go to halftime with a 6-3 lead for the Gardiner Tigers.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
When choosing a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not always better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers. They're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently year-round to end hunger. We donate and volunteer throughout the community, supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, sets you up for success.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
My name is Dirk Oakmeyer. I'm a physical therapist. I have a specialty in shoulders. I've also worked a lot with knees and hips, but I see pretty much everything from elbow, shoulder, and on down to the foot. I work with a lot of professional athletes. I've worked with Olympic athletes, high school athletes, or just the person who wants to be active. Forza was based on 3 pillars. The first pillar being excellence, second, empiricism, and the third, empowerment. These are 3 things that we decided would guide our practice to be the golden standard of physical therapy in a community.
Back here in Gardiner, the Tigers leading 6-3 over the Brunswick Dragons here on Munzing Media Sports. Tigers looking to get themselves back into the win column, sitting at 4-4 so far on the season. Logan Cody heading for his average 5 goals per game. It's been a crazy average that he's had the last 4 years. It's been up and up and up for Logan Cody. Looking at a rough 150 goals in his career. Braden Elliott not far behind him. Got about 2 minutes to go here in the half. Again, Gardiner Tigers are up 6-3 over the Brunswick Dragons. Logan Cody with 4. Evan Whalen with 2 and Joe Hanley with 1, rounding out for the 6. Ryan Livesay with 3 so far on the day. Eben White with 1 as well. Tigers looking to go 5-4 here on the season. Take another quick break. We want to thank all of our sponsors, even those that don't have ads yet. McAllister Real Estate, local real estate agency located right in Hollowell. Looking to get out here as the weather has turned drastically in the best possible way. McAllister Real Estate. Also want to thank CB Matson's Incorporated, coming on as a sponsor at the start of the fall season, or longer than that actually. It was last winter that they joined on with us. Made up this ad for them. All they asked was just a quick spot. CB Matson's a provider of quality affordable housing since 1959. I've worked for him. A lot of people have worked for him. Ran the lawnmowers for a while. Most summers, ride the snow blowers as we're under a minute here in the halftime. Also want to thank Claw Coffee, the official coffee of Munzing Media. Use discount code Munzing Media for 15% off your first order with Claw Coffee.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind.
Also want to thank McLaughlin Fence Company, as they've come on as a sponsor here. Recently, they sponsored the Defensive Player of the Game at the start of the winter season. Going to be giving away a 24-ounce drink from Northeast Nutrition and Energy. That's one thing that we strive to do, and give away an Offensive Player of the Game with the Caps's Pizza, 10-inch topping pizza from Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. As the siren blows, we'll send it back over to Gary Verhill. He'll have the call here in the second half. Tigers up 6-3.
Thank you, Chris. Glad to be back here for the second half action here. And what a good first half it was for the Gardiner Tigers. The Brunswick squad is huddled up over there, and you hear a big roar for them, so they're ready to come out here and try to get back into this game. Not that they're very far out of it. It's a real close 6-3 game.
Brunswick Dragons and the Gardiner Tigers making themselves known that they are here and they're here to play.
Brunswick will be going from right to left in the black uniforms. And that was a quick score right there. That was number 29 with the score. That's Noah Kalker. And the Brunswick Dragons come within 2 points now of the Tigers. And that was a very quick 13-second score.
Yeah, you see him make his way up. I mean, he shoots this out from 10 yards. No real problem there for Kelker. Chase McGrain not able to get to that one as that one went 5-hole on him.
Brunswick on the attack. Number 29, Noah Kelker, the last goal for the Dragons, and that goes over the head of number 9, who was we have no 9 out there, so I guess that's 6, I guess. Tigers on the attack at the midfield. Over to Cody. Cody comes around, he looks, dips in, comes back behind the net, sets up the offense for the Tigers. You got Braden Elliott on the right.
I will say this, Gary, there has been a goaltending change for Brunswick, as Brendan Drake has made his entrance into this one for Brunswick.
Okay, thank you. That pass is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Tigers. Trevor Barron, number 15, puts the ball back in play. Up to the midfield. Austin Crowley with it. Over to Braden Elliott. Over to Luke Whalen. Luke sets up. Gardiner
That is
spreading out the field.
It's Ryan Livesay down there on that far side there, Gary. Not number 9, it's number 8.
Okay, thank you. I missed that call there. I don't know what that was about, but the Dragons are going to take over on offense. Finn White, number 17, passes to 27. He goes down. He takes a little flip shot over. He tried to hit Rob Bowen. Set back up. Brunswick regrouping. Noah Similian, senior, with the score. And that brings it up to 6-5 here.
Brunswick making a surge here as they've scored 2 in the first 4 minutes of this one. Similian just taking a quick bounce shot from 7 or 8 yards out. Getting a lucky English on that one, just getting past Chase McGrain.
Henry Putnam, number 7 for the Brunswick Dragons, brings the ball down the field. Over to Kelker. Brunswick looking the situation over. The down behind the goal is number 8. That is Ryan Livesay. Brunswick being very patient, trying to find a good shot, a good percentage shot. Calker with the goal again, and Brunswick's back in the game, and we've got a 6-6 game here.
Yeah, you're going to see Calker again. They're taking those shots from center range on Chase McGrain and just using a good twist on the flick of the stick, and it's giving just enough English to bounce it off in front of Chase McGrain. McGrain not able to stop any of those so far.
So we've got a 6-6 game here in the third quarter. Brunswick on the attack.
Do apologize.
Another goal by the Brunswick Dragons. And they've taken the lead here 7-6, and they're just dominating this third quarter. First 5 minutes of this first quarter has been all Brunswick.
Another shot on there by Noah Similian. Oh, I apologize. I had reset the scoreboard during the halftime, and it set it back to the first quarter. We're in the third quarter. 8:15 to go here.
I think the Tigers would like to go back to that first quarter. They need some offense here to get back in this game. They don't want to get it too big a lead.
And Tigers have been all offense here on this one, Gary. It seemed to kind of put them on their heels as the Brunswick Dragons have come out firing on all cylinders here in the second half.
And that's going to be a push on number 25, I believe, which is Ned Boak. And he's a defensive junior. Tigers will go on the attack, try to get back on the board. That's Luke Whalen. Slips. Trying to get a shot off, but nobody's giving him a path. There he goes. Looks in, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds by the Brunswick Dragons. (7-6). Brunswick Dragons have come back here in the third quarter. Evan Whalen with the ball. Getting ready so his teammates can set up for an offensive play here.
Whalen with 2 goals here today, Gary.
Yeah. Braden Elliott trying to spin and shoot. Can't do it. They're all over, and the Brunswick goes back, and Luke Whalen with it, picks it up. The freshman comes in, takes a look at the goal, passes off to Elliott. Elliott over to Cody. Cody back out in the shot. What a beautiful play by the goalie, Brendan Drake. Cody chases the ball back for the Tigers. Tigers try to set back up here. Eben Whalen out to Luke Whalen. Luke over to Braden Elliott. Braden tried to sneak in there. Goal by Braden Elliott. It's about time Braden broke through here. He's had a scoring drought for a game or so. I did not go to Mount Ararat, so I don't know who scored down there, but Braden, one of the leading scorers on this Gardiner Tiger team. A great career of lacrosse here at Gardiner High School. And Braden, just a competitive athlete. If you saw him on the basketball court, he's just amazing. And that's, Brunswick picks that up. Scrabble out there. Who's going to get it? Number 6 for the Tigers, Joe Hanley. And we're going to have a couple subs for the Tigers. Joe Hanley and Jason Daring go out for a breather. Austin Criley in the game, number 2 for the Tigers. Here comes Eben Whalen. He gets blocked. Cody in the scruff. We've got a whistle and somebody's down. Nick McKay picks it up for the Tigers. Clock has stopped at 4:41. Here comes the Dragons. Goal by the Brunswick Dragons. That's Rob Bowen. I'm sorry. He's a senior attacker for the Brunswick Dragons. And Brunswick ups it to 8. So we've got an 8-1 game here. Very tight game. It's probably going to go down to the last few minutes of this fourth quarter. We still got a ways to go here with 4 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the third. Joe Hanley comes out of the scrap with, he's going to take a break. He's coming in. We've got a couple new players in here for the Tigers, and I'll give you their names as soon as. Number 2 is Austin Crowley, a senior. He's back in there. Logan Cody doing his dance out in front of the net. Over to Eben. Back off, and Braden Elliott picks it back up and resets the play again. He's looking for somebody open. He's going to have a penalty on number 22. As soon as this play gets dead, you're going to see Brunswick with a penalty. Tigers setting up here. Eben Whalen off to the left side. Tigers going from left to right. Eben starts to come in. He looks up, looks over his teammates. That's into Luke Whalen. Luke Whalen looking for an opening or somebody open. Nice shot, but off to the right and out of bounds, so Brunswick will retake the ball. Subs in, both teams subbing freely here today.
So Evan White will sit for the Brunswick Dragons. Give a man advantage here for the Tigers for at least a minute. So Evan Whalen gets this one started. Excuse me, that's Logan Cody.
Javon Jackson, number 16, a freshman in there for Brunswick right now. He's just come into the game. Here's a shot by Luke Whalen, and comes up short. When winding down near the last 2 minutes of this third quarter. Tigers trailing by 1. Beautiful play by the Tigers, but they come up short. Eben Whalen to Cody. And that one's on its way over to Highland Avenue. It's Chase McCrane out at the head of the class. Tigers trying to regroup, reset. You've got Whalen in there. You've got Austin Crowley, number 2. Braden Elliott, number 7. Eben Whalen, number 17. And Owen Chadwick, number 5. That's back to Logan Cody. Cody with the ball. He goes off to the side of the Gardiner bench. Comes back in, trying to look for a shot.
30 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
That shot's low. That's going to go out of bounds, and it probably should be Gardiner ball. I think that was off Brunswick. Tigers have gotten about 15 seconds to get a shot off here. They just can't do it. Good defense by the Brunswick Dragons. And we're going to go into the fourth quarter here with the Brunswick Dragons 8 and the Gardiner Tigers 7. So we've got a good one going.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business. Stop by River Redemption and check out our easy in and out bottle counter. We're all about making things quick and simple for you. Large loads are accepted, so please consider us for your school, group, or organization bottle drive. We can't wait to see you all down on the river. River Redemption, 261 Water Street, Randolph, right across from IGA. Come support your local spot. We're excited to serve our community. Large pickups are available, so give us a call. We're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 to 4, Saturday, 7:30 to 3, and Sunday, 7:30 to 2.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Back here in Tiger Town, as the Tigers are down 8-7. Brunswick Dragons made a very strong push back there at the start of the third quarter. Gardiner not being able to get much offense going, as it has been all Brunswick ball since those goals were scored.
Yeah, it was a rough third quarter for the Gardiner Tigers. Coming up empty-handed. But they're going to have to put it together here if they want to walk out of here Hoke Field today with a victory, a big victory, point victory for them, as the Tigers sit back in fifth place in the Class C division. So every win's a big one from here on out. 9 teams will make the playoffs. And
yeah, and if you can get as many cross-class heel points as you can, it works out in your favor. Owen Chadwick.
All right, Owen. Tying it back up 8-8. Overall, regardless of the score, this has been a real good game. These two teams are very competitive with each other.
Been a very fun game to watch,
yeah,
Gary.
It has been. It has been.
Get 2 beautiful days of 90-degree heat. Get to come here at 5 o'clock hour, sitting at about 80 degrees, and it's turned into a comfortable warm as the ball game's tied up 8-8 in the fourth.
Brunswick picking up on the attack. And that was a tough situation for Chase McGrain. Really not much help there on that offensive attack. He came right straight on, let the ball go, and another goal for the Brunswick Dragons at 9-8 now with 11:20 left.
Noah Kelker getting his 4th of the game here today. Him and Livesay have been nothing but offense so far.
Brunswick on the attack. The goalie scoops that up and looks upfield who he's going to go to. Nick McKay, number 24, loses it out of bounds. That will go back to the Brunswick Dragons. Finn White, number 17, with the ball out front, looking to set up their offense for the Dragons. White straight on, one-on-one. That's going to make it 10-8.
First time today Brunswick is led by 2. It's been all Gardiner leading by 2 up until that goal there.
When you get down here to the last 10 minutes, those 2 goals seem much harder to catch up with. So the Tigers need to get it going here. Here comes Brunswick. Shot off to the right, not out of bounds. That was James Selko with the attempt. What do we?
There's no way that.
Why is Brunswick?
I'm not entirely sure. Chase McGrain made himself very clear to that one. There wasn't a single Brunswick offensive player anywhere near that ball as it hit the end line.
Somebody saw something that we didn't. Setting way up here in the press box at Hoke Field, halfway to heaven for some of us.
Hey, it's not as high up as Lewiston High School's turf complex, up 3 flights of stairs up into the press box. I mean, you're basically sitting at eye level with the roof of Lewiston High School.
Yeah, that wouldn't be for me. Brunswick on the attack again. Another vicious shot by Colin Scott. Here's the Tigers. Down to Dom Weber.
It's one thing I've seen there for Colin Scott is he is a lengthy forward here for Brunswick. He's got a lot of height behind him to be able to make that shot very, very quick.
Tigers need to catch up here quick. There's 9 minutes left in the game. They're 2 down, so I think they've got to get Braden Elliott and Cody back into the game. They're in the game physically. I'm just, no, that goes. Braden.
Elliott was being absolutely harassed there.
Oh, beautiful shot by Braden Elliott. Boy, he hit that right bottom corner.
Yeah, you're going to see it here at home. Elliott.
I don't think you could throw a baseball like that.
No, absolutely not. You see the wind up there. Gets the fake on Colin Scott. Braden Elliott making himself very known in this one as he's made it within 1. It's 10-9 Brunswick.
Braden with the ball, waiting for his fellow teammates to show up on the offensive attack. He comes back down. They've got Cody behind the net. Number 9 is Luke Whalen out there. Braden out front, number 7. He had that last score, and he may try it again. Just missed. Tigers very aggressive on that attack there. They need to stop the Dragons, and here comes I think that's going to be on Trevor Barron.
Take a look at this hit here. You be the judge at home. You see it come up the field here. Takes his pass. Not much of anything. As Finn White went down as the hit was being pressured. Not much of a penalty there, but the Tigers are going to be man down.
Yeah,
here was 7.5 to go.
Trevor Barron one of the defensive tackles on the football team, I believe. Brunswick on there, 7 minutes left. They need to control this ball, and down by 1. They're looking to score again to stop the Tigers, who do not give up as they come back from 2 goals. Another one, 11-9. And Brunswick has come to life here in the second half offensively.
I've just now started to notice it, Gary, after calling some high school hockey games, I'm looking down the roster here, and I would say about 75% of Brunswick's roster is part of the Wickport hockey team. And it's starting to show. A lot of lacrosse players play a lot of hockey.
Well, they have a pretty good basketball program down there too.
Yes,
so.
they just want to.
Yeah.
Just went to the state championship.
Tigers setting up. The time's running out here with 6.5 minutes left. They need to come up with a couple quick ones. That's Brady Elliott taking it into the end zone. Back to Cody. Cody back out to Luke. Over to Eben Whalen.
Coach Casey Johnson going to call a timeout here as he's got it in the offensive zone. 6.5 to go. Gardiner Tigers looking to get themselves back into within 1. We're going to hear from Gosline Retirement Planning. We'll be back right after this.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
Gardiner Tigers down 11-9. Just under 6.5 to go here in the 4th.
It's been a good one. If you're a Brunswick fan. It's not over yet because the Tigers can score fast. They've got at least 4 guys out there that can shoot from anywhere. And here comes Cody. Cody can do it on his head. Braden. Braden's shot is stopped short.
Brendan Drake has come in here in relief here in the second half of this one and has been pretty much unstoppable. They've only scored 3.
So
Brendan Drake going to be making his way back here next year. He's only a junior.
got a tussle out there at midfield. Austin Crowley picks it up, heads down the right side. He's looking for a teammate open, and I don't see many white shirts down there. Back to Cody. Cody tries to set something up. He's got Braden Elliott here on this side. Nice try. That was bounced over the net. That was Owen Chadwick, the offensive shot. Owen winding down his career here at Gardiner High School. What an athlete he's been, as is all the Chadwicks.
And if I'm not mistaken, Gary, I'm pretty sure he is one of the last Chadwicks to come through for a while. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think you might be right, yeah.
Family very big. Been a
Well, maybe his grandfather, Larry, will play next year and take his position.
That one skied over the net and over Chase McGrain's head there by Ryan Livesay.
I think Owen's headed for the University of Maine, if I'm not
Yes.
correct.
Yep.
Braden Elliott struggled. One beautiful pass by Logan Cody, but couldn't get the score. Ollie Murphy with the shot. Back over to Braden. Braden tries to come to the center with a shot. Another Braden Elliott.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at that one from a distance here. Braden Elliott making his way up the turf. Somehow bounces this one. That one goes off of Ned Boak. Somehow Braden Elliott gets it back. Bounce shot in front of Drake. And we're within 1. It's 11-10 Brunswick. Just over 3 minutes to go here in this one.
I love watching Braden Elliott play sports.
He's an athlete.
Oh my God.
All around athlete.
On basketball, he plays defense on his head. Another goal by the Dragons. They keep putting the pressure on, and we're back to a 2-goal lead with 3 minutes left. Tigers got some work to do.
Yeah, there was a lapse in defense. It just got the tail end of that one.
Yeah, the Tiger defense.
There was definitely a lapse in defense there, Gary. Is that one? It was a man advantage. Somehow there was 4 offensive guys to 2. 2 defensive guys there for Gardiner. I don't know what happened there, but it was just a miscommunication.
Jason Deeren picks it up.
12-10, under 3 to go.
That may wrap it up right there. The 13th goal by the Brunswick Dragons.
Not much you can do there for the Gardiner Tigers, as the Brunswick Dragons have pushed as much pressure as they possibly can since the start of the second half. They have not let off the gas pedal since.
So that's a new number in there, is Kanan Giro's in there, number 34, getting some time. Luke Whalen, down to Cody. Cody circles the end zone, looking for somebody. Says he'll do it himself. 2 minutes left. The Tigers are going to get in gear here, behind by 3. That's the most they've been behind all day. And
they had a 2-goal lead for the most part of the first half. Only getting it down within 1 and then putting another one on. Braden Elliott, there we go.
Braden Elliott again. 143, 13-11. You know, I don't know much at all about lacrosse, but I think right now I would hand the ball to either Cody or Elliott and let them go one-on-one at the goal.
Yeah, if you can get onto a triangle there, not even just with Elliott and Cody, get Luke Whalen involved, the 3 front attacks. If you can get onto a triangle pass system there in the front, it's going to be a good portion of Braden Elliott and Logan Cody looking to attack the net as fast as possible. Minute 37 to go. Tigers down by 2, 13-11.
Braden comes around. Cody slips one under the legs, and Tigers not giving up, but that's the offense they've got to go to. 13-12, a minute 25 left.
Just like we had just said, Gary, you get Braden Elliott, Logan Cody in front, it's going to be a very quick shot. Elliott and Logan Cody working together to get that one. We're back within 1 with under a minute and a half to go, 90 seconds. Here we go, Gardiner Tigers.
That's that senior duo, Elliott and Cody. They've been doing it for 4 years together. You got to kind of put all you've got into them right here with the last minute left. As long as the Tigers, we got, I didn't.
Be a timeout on Brunswick.
Timeout, yeah.
1:09 to go here in Tigertown. Tigers down by 1.
Well,
we'll lay it out for you. The Tigers.
Well, Chris, you're not a coach and I'm not a coach, but what would you do here right now? Common sense.
I would try to get the defense out as much as possible. It's in the Tigers' zone now. If Brunswick can get something going, the Tigers need to get their defense up on the high horse as much as they possibly can to get it out of the zone. Get it into Braden Elliott or Logan Cody's hands and see what they can do together.
You pass. Because I have no idea.
Yeah, that would be the best possible thing.
Yeah,
we're starting out after this timeout in the Gardiner end zone. It's going to be hard for the Tigers to be able to get this one out if they can. This defense is going to have to do as much as they possibly can to get this ball out of the zone. Get it into Braden Elliott's hands, get it into Logan Cody's hands. Get that senior duo with Luke Whalen up front. If you can get it out, you got a minute and 9 seconds to go here in this one. You're down by 1. The best you can do is tie it up.
Either way it goes, it's been a good one here today. Pretty good crowd here from Brunswick and always Gardiner. And now you can see they're going to try to take some time off that clock. Trevor Barron on him. That's Owen Chadwick, number 5. We got a penalty, I believe.
Nope, it's going to be a dead ball whistle here. Tigers will get the get the ball here if they can get it going. 44 seconds to go.
"17 seconds, and the Tigers are having a very hard time getting control of the ball. Number 10 for Brunswick, Rob Bowen.
Coach Casey Johnson going to take a timeout, possibly to talk with the referee about getting the time back up on the clock, as the ball was let go. Whistle was blown. There's 0.6 seconds on the clock right now. They're hopefully looking to possibly have the time adjusted up by at least a second. There's 3 seconds on the clock when the ball left the net.
Well, it'd take me a lot more than 3 seconds to get down those 50 yards. I think they'll come up a little short. I would pull your goalie anyway, right?
So there's going to be 3 seconds put on the clock. Casey Johnson is taking a timeout here. This one's going to start in the Tiger end zone. Going to see what they can do.
If he's got to play for this,
Casey Johnson been doing this a long time, so I would not surprise me if he's got something written up here.
Well, if he can get that up there in 3 seconds, then
it's going to be just like a basketball shot. If you can get it up the court and get it away before the ball leaves your fingertips. Three seconds on the clock. Tigers down by 1.
Nick McKay is going to heave that, number 24. And a nice toss down there. So, the Brunswick Dragons end up coming out of this as a big win for them as they pick up some points from the Gardiner Tigers. Brunswick will move to 4-5 now. The Gardiner Tigers, a tough loss today. They'll end up, their record will now be 4-5. And they've got a tough one coming up here with Coney on Friday. And they'll look to change their luck here. So
both teams now sitting at 4-5, Gary.
Yeah.
With that one. So we'll step aside real quick. Figure out who the offensive and defensive players of the game will be right after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Don't feel like cooking dinner?
Our goal
Well, that's going to wrap up this one today. Gardiner Tigers taking a 13-12 loss against the Brunswick Dragons. They'll move to 4-5, and the Brunswick Dragons moved to 4-5. Kind of a weird change in pace there. They came into this one 3-5. The Tigers came into today's game at 4-4. So we'll name our Caps' Pizza Player of the Game. Braden Elliott doing a terrific job, as always, doing everything he possibly can to get himself onto the board. Braden Elliott will be our Caps' Pizza Player of the Game here today. He had 3 goals on today's match. Say JV game is getting started here. About 4 minutes on the clock, getting warmed up after that one. So we don't have a graphic up yet for it. We'll put the logo up there. McLaughlin Fence Company. #1 rated Google fence company in the state of Maine. It will be our defensive player of the game. We were kind of tough going on this one, as this one was an all-offensive battle, not much of a defensive battle, as you can say. So we'll name this one Trevor Barron, doing everything he possibly can in the last minute and a half or so to keep the Brunswick Dragons out of the net. So that's going to wrap it up here from Gardiner, here at Hoke Field. We'll be back tomorrow. Rivalry matchups. Coney and Gardiner girls. Lacrosse again here from Hope Field and Gardiner. We'll see you tomorrow.